away. Now, what's in the happen for inside this country?
And I was to be offered 100 million naira. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. On the 15th, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously. That Seyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order that he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go.
My mouth full and no fit talk. Is this what we do with our nation's resources if this accusation are true? Now, what would they carry the commonwealth of our country to do? National Association of Nigerian Students don't come reveal the interference and the kind bad meant according to the president, or waiting you go feel called the factional president of waiting Seyi Tinubu do am. Did you know that according to him, he claimed that Seyi Tinubu kidnapped him? Say they beat him naked and record a naked video to use them against him. For what purpose? He say no be me talk him. Here and when he talk him.
I have been strapped naked. He has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know if what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Student Affairs. The Secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me. That is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person.
Oh, wow. So if all this story is true, then what do we do with it, Nigerians? Now, let's get the records clear. National Association of Nigerian Students will get their convention, I think sometime around 27th of February, 2025, where they can't get a, presidential or EXCO members. Now, contention can't there for those EXCO members. We hear say they the members the way be say Seyi Tinubu back. We hear say they the ones who be say Seyi Tinubu no back. Now, this particular person we name now, Isa Abubakar Atiku, na person wey be say him win the election and Seyi Tinubu no back him no be Seyi Tinubu candidate. And then what happens on the day of the inauguration? First of all, before your inauguration, say then call him Seyi Tinubu invite him come Lagos and come promise him 100 million naira. Say make him support the president. Say talk, say no, he no go fit support the president. Say president don't do waiting day worth of supporting. Say he go fit support the president. I go play the video for you. No be me talk this one. No, I just analyze waiting the young man talk. Say if the president do waiting day worthy of supporting, say he go support the president. But say he no go fit just give him money, tell him make he just support president like that. Say he no go fit do him, especially in the face of waiting people they go through for inside the country. He no agree. He say them brutalize them, then beat them, then naked them, beat them. Where he say in naked picture of where did they beat them. Say different people don't tell him say those naked pictures they exist and say no the reason we make the naked and what is Seyi Tinubu want to do with those naked pictures no and talk a lot of things. Can't even accuse say they go do away with them, more like say they go waste them, something like that. Now insinuate just so you don't quote me, hear it from him.
That Seyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go.
Say they go waste time and say nothing police fit do. Say the police or pata no go fit do anything. Say him go call the agent, say make him bury the case before the time reach. Away. Now, what's in they happen for inside this country? Now, if you remember earlier, they don't tell on about how it be say the matter happened for inside their inauguration where they go for well scouting hotel for inside Abuja where they won't go do. And as they go for that well scouting, two prominent governors, former governor of Kano State and a former governor of Kogi State, been there for inside that invitation. They may invite them. I think the former governor of Kano State will be there na Ibrahim Shekaru, and the Kogi State one na Captain Idris Wada. Then been come for that inauguration, and guess what? They say thugs eventually come infiltrate, scatter that event, and destroy. In fact, say these two governors them say that their aides 9 weeks them away. The Abubakar Isa himself talks, say they wound them, beat them, wound them for him back. Say they wound day for inside the back. I wish I can show you images, but unfortunately, it is some things the way you go show for inside YouTube, then go flag them. But this is as reported Sahara reporters. But beyond Sahara reporters, the Abubakar Isa himself use a mouth talk of the things and when go through. Hear the things and when go through.
I was invited to Lagos to meet with Seyi. I met with Seyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked. And I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously, in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANS president. I did that to gain my freedom. But immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Seyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go. So I now asked, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Seyi is? I say, yes, Seyi is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear, that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANS president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Seyi can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. I told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the NANS president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I have told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of NANS, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from NANS, the touts from NANS. They are just a bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame. I want to say, finally, that Seyi Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Seyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been stripped naked. He has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know if what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the senior special assistant to the president on student affairs. The secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me, that is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I thank you very much for listening, Your Excellency.
Hey, you don't hear all the things and when you talk. My mouth full and no fit talk. Is this what we do with our nation's resources if this accusation are true? Now, what would they carry the commonwealth of our country to do? If we have to even talk about this, according to waiting one particular young man don't ask, will be seen by the former Senate President of NANS, waiting be Seyi Tinubu role for inside NANS. This not be the first time which Seyi Tinubu don't get mentioned for inside National Association of Nigerian Students. I think sometime in 2024 or late 2023, he been they mentioned too for inside NANS matter. He no be students. He no get anything to do with students. In fact, listen to what the guy talk for inside this interview.
And if care is not taken with the involvement of the president's son for the past 1 year, he has done everything to make sure that the organization is porous. What he stands to gain, I don't know.
Are you afraid that NANS is beginning to, would you say it is losing the real reason why it was formed? Because the real reason why NANS was formed, as far as we know, is that it was for the welfare and the growth of Nigerian students. Yes. But now it does appear that there is heavy political interference. And people are always very interested in who the leadership is, who they support politically, etc. Do you fear that this is making NANS lose its focus on the primary reason for why it was established?
In fact, let me say, the organization is almost losing it. Because these people have programmed the organization in the sense that if you do not have government backing, I am afraid, you might not be able to become anything in the organization, except few that still have the genuine interest of the student at heart. And that is the reason why the interest is becoming so high. Everybody is now tagging themselves to one political party or the other. The organization is already losing the purpose of its creation. And if care is not taken with the involvement of the president's son for the past 1 year, he has done everything to make sure that the organization is porous. What he stands to gain, I don't know. What he wants to achieve, I don't know. But the question I want the general public to ask him is, what is his interest in NANS? He wasn't a stakeholder. He didn't serve, he didn't school in Nigeria, because the only thing that can qualify you to be a stakeholder in the organization is if you have served in the organization. And the only thing that can qualify you to be a member of the organization is if you are a student schooling in Nigeria. You are a member. That means you have rights to contest in the organization. But if you did not fall in this category, there's no how you can term yourself a stakeholder of the organization. And you now hide under the power that you have to be terrorizing some set of people in the country that is everybody's security is meant. Everybody's meant to be secured by the president of Nigeria, the country. So I'm afraid, like you said, the organization is almost losing it. It's almost losing it. Thank you so much.
Following this interview with this young man don't get and waiting in talk for inside this matter, what do you think could be the bone of contention for inside this issue? Why it be say Seyi Tinubu insists to get a hand for people will be the executive of National Association of Nigerian Students? Now because of say now youths then I make up the largest voting population for inside Nigeria. If now because of that, what anyone carry the largest voting population do? If it be say, in feel saying father don't do well and they deserve him for the next election. Remember now, say, top things they would they contend for. The National Association of Road Transport Workers, MC Oluomo failed that case. He don't take over the case. He don't make sure say na him be NURTW now. The person where be say be the substantial NURTW chairman, where even be say appeal courts affirm an appeal court now the last court of final jurisdiction for inside any case where emanates from industrial court. Appeal court don't tell these guys and you win the case. Till now, MC Oluomo still they carry himself as the president or national president of the NURTW. Nobody don't feel do anything about it. They disobey the rule of law. They never see do anything. Why is it important for the president or to the president for people today in charge of NURTW, the person of MC Oluomo? Why is it important now for Seyi Tinubu to get hold of the National Association of Nigerian Students by ensuring, say, inputting own people for there, if this story na anything to go by or not true? Why it be say people don't they also accuse the president daughter of trying to manipulate the market unions to make sure say that now she puts the head of the people with the market union as the Edo people they don't complain initially. What is really going on? We know say Buhari now sets the precedent of this nepotism, because if you look at the factional chairman of the National Association of Nigerian Students, now Yoruba person. So somebody go want talk say why Yoruba people? Why always Yoruba people? Well, I'm sorry to say, Northerners, if you're angry now, na brother Muhammadu Buhari now sets the precedent, and when he was setting that ugly precedent, all of you shut up because it benefited all of you. Now all the people they wanted to come out for customs or for different people, all those top positions. Now Southwesterners, Yoruba people, they fill up all those positions, and nobody can do anything about it, because guess what? That was exactly what Buhari did, and all of you were mum, you were quiet, you kept short, you didn't do anything. Now you don't vex on her. Buhari did it for 8 years, nobody said anything. Now somebody else done the drum. Unfortunately, Buhari no drum reach unions, right? But right now, this Tinubu owner don't they enter unions. Whether Tinubu did directly involved as a president or not just in son or people wait there around his son, now they do this thing, then now you sabi. But the boy mentioned a lot of people for inside that matter. He mentioned the Minister of Youth. He even mentioned the DG of NTA, where he be say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu renew in appointment for sometime in October 2023. So all of these people he be say he mentioned, could it be a lie? What is really going on? What is really going on? Waiting 18 say they won't achieve with this matter. Listen to waiting the Seyi Tinubu faction of the non-presidents get to talk for inside interview we didn't give up.
Country, I think we the youth, we have one problem. Seyi is the only president of son we have in this country that is trying to bring himself so low, mingle among youth. We've had several presidents. Some of us don't even know their sons or their daughters' name.
The allegation that Henry Okuomo, who says also that he is a former Senate president, handing over to another Senate, I don't know whether there's a division there as well, he says that he places the allegation, squarely at the feet of the president's son, saying that the president's son, Mr. Seyi Tinubu, has been attempting to interfere in student union politics, and that he was at the venue of their Wells Carlton Hotel on Tuesday, telling the manager, because I asked him, I said, how do you know that? Did you see him? He said, yes. Yes, you saw him. He could have been there as a guest. He could have been there for any other reason. He said the manager of the hotel told them that this is what the president's son has just said, that their event will not be allowed to hold in the hotel anymore, and that their event was frustrated. They did not give them electricity, and they refused them using the facilities at the hotel. Are you aware of all of this?
I'm not aware, but I read one stupid allegation on Sahara Reporters. Is she part of NANS? Let me tell you, man.
That's the question he also raised as well.
This country, I think we the youth, we have one problem. Seyi is the only president of son we have in this country that is trying to bring himself so low, mingle among youth. We've had several presidents. Some of us don't even know their sons or their daughters' name. But Seyi, whenever he sees students, he sees youth, some of us watch him online. I think there was a time after my election, I traveled to Kano because we lost one of our comrades during the Ramadan. When they told me that I've now met with the Youth Council president of Kano in that same house. So he now told me that, am I traveling back to Jos? I said, yes. He said, I wish I can stay till evening. That there's this Ramadan fasting, breaking fasting, that Seyi is doing around the north. I attended that program. I was overwhelmed. This is a president's term among people, youth, gisting, telling them, eating with them. The same thing in the other day, Sahara Reporter. I don't know, maybe they have issue with the president's son. I don't know. Because even me, when somebody called my attention there yesterday, like I told you in my speech, I talked about the regional campus security summit, which I addressed that we need to secure our campuses. We have manuals in our campuses, students. We'll talk to them, we'll let them see reason why they should help the Nigerian military and the police too to secure the campus. The next thing somebody will send to me, only yesterday, Sahara made almost 9 reports about my speech. That I'm condemning President Tinubu that is not securing campuses. That you don't understand. That Seyi Tinubu, somebody will even send me one and say, Seyi Tinubu, who is Seyi Tinubu, dance president?
So he's not your friend? Is he your friend?
He's not my friend. He's just somebody I know. Casually, I see him on TV. The only time I can tell you that we've met is, I think there was during the campaign when he asked the NANS to come around in the, I think where they were doing what was this program? It's youth program too. So students were there and we snapped picture with him. Everybody was happy. You know, when you see a president's son, so I don't see reason why NANS will just decide, people will just decide and think when they drag his name on media, I don't see, the thing is not even making sense to me.
So you hear as in you talk, you hear waiting in talk. Well, for inside all this matter, oh yeah, make I take your mind, your body. Waiting you think for all these things when they happen for NANS. I'd like to take your thoughts and reactions. I'll be waiting for your comments. Kindly follow, subscribe, and also turn on the notification button. I love you. Thank you so much for your support all the time. Thank you and goodbye.